baby, now we got bad blood. Hey! Blood, good blood, bad blood, good blood, bad blood. I wanted to do my own bad blood look. Hey the internet, welcome back to my channel. So if there's one thing in my life that I am excited about, it's Taylor Swift. I think you've probably figured that out by now. And Taylor Swift has a new music video coming out for her song Bad Blood, which has just started playing on the radio, and I'm so excited about it. It hasn't aired yet, so I haven't seen it, but it's already going to be the most epic thing that I've ever seen in my life. If you look at the cast list of everyone who's involved, Taylor keeps posting more and more pictures of incredible kick-butt women that are starring in her music video, and also Kendrick Lamar. I don't know if he's the only guy. I would hope so. But, I mean, it reads like a list of all of the it girls right now. We've got Taylor, we've got Lily Aldridge, Hayley Williams, Gigi Hadid, Ellie Goulding. Oh my gosh, Ellen Pompo. She just added Ellen Pompo. While I was filming this video, she added Ellen Pompo. Like, literally, I am just on her Instagram reading through to get the names, and she added her. Oh, she looks so cool! So I decided that I am definitely cool enough to be part of Taylor's girl gang. Each of the characters in the music video have their own persona or alter ego that they've chosen themselves that sort of, like, describes them. So Jessica Alba is Domino, Carly Kloss is Knockout. Oh, so cool! I just want to be one, so I decided I am one. Meet Manic. Because she's kind of got the crazy. Oh, you don't want to cut this girl off in traffic because you don't know what she'll do. So if you want to see how to get this look, stay tuned, and I hope you have fun. At the end, I'll show you what this looks like in color. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But it actually looks pretty fun. So, here we go. Whoosh. I'm starting with my face already washed and moisturized and primed. So I'm just going to put my hair back. It's about to get crazy. I'm already starting with my face washed and moisturized and primed because I want a super smooth, solid base, and I don't want any of my imperfections showing. I'm going to start out using some of the correcting shades in my Wet n Wild Coverall correction palette. I'm going to use the yellow under my eyes to cover up my dark circles, and I'm going to use the green to cover up any spots or redness I have. And then I'm going to follow that up with my Latina Bella liquid foundation in the color Crema. This is the lightest one I have, and I also feel like it's pretty thick, or I'm going to put it on so it's pretty thick, because we want a really solid, you know, flawless base, which is, again, more than I do on a normal daily basis, but I think it's what we need to really get this solid base. And again, now I'm just going to go in with my foundation and my beauty blender. Now to conceal, I'm going in with my Coastal Scents Eclipse palette, as I always do, but I'm just using a skin tone to kind of just blend a little bit more underneath my eyes to really cover that, and a little bit along my cheeks where I have some freckles. Again, this is like way heavier than I normally wear. I normally love my freckles. I like letting my skin show through, but in the black and white, as you can see, it really sort of makes every little imperfection on the skin, not even imperfection, but it makes everything stand out really well, and we want a really smooth, flawless, just totally blank base. So for contouring, I'm going to go in using this darkest shade for the Coastal Scents palette. I don't use this one a lot. I usually use the one that's one lighter, but I want it to look like a really strong contrast in the black and white. I'll be doing my contour shade, this darkest brown shade, underneath my cheekbones, along the sides of my nose, tip of my nose, and along my hairline and in my temples, and then along the jawline. So everywhere I normally contour, I'll just be doing it a little bit heavier than normal. And I'll be taking the very lightest shade and highlighting tops of the cheekbones, down the nose, and forehead, Cupid's bow, and chin, and then a little bit underneath the hollow. And I will be blending all of that with my beauty blender. Now we're going to go in and set that cream contour with powder. For my highlight, I'm going to use my Maybelline Expert Wear Eyeshadow in Linen. It's a very, you can't see it obviously, it's a very matte white eyeshadow shade that I use for highlighting a lot. And then for contouring, for the dark part, I'm going to use my Hoola bronzer by Benefit. And now to really bring out the contrast between the highlighted areas and the contoured areas, I'm going to go in with my Ofra blush stripes, illuminating blush stripes, and I'm going to just apply this to the highlighted area. Using my Hoola Benefit bronzer, I'm again going to go in and really deepen and darken that crease just on my cheekbones. Eyebrows are scary enough for me as it is. They're definitely my weakest point as far as makeup goes, so this is going to be kind of hard. But what I'm going to do is to try to make them really bold and very arched. So I'm going to go in first with my Salon Perfect Brow Pomade, and then I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Brow Envy Kit with this darkest brunette shade, which is obviously darker than my hair is, but I think it really is going to up that contrast and really make it look, you know, big and bold. For the eyes themselves, I felt that it was only appropriate to use my NYX Wicked Dreams palette. None of these colors have names, so I'm going to have to sort of just tell you what they look like, and obviously you can't see the shades themselves, so I'll just have to sort of explain them to you as we go along. So for the base, I'm starting with just a mostly matte but a little bit pearly pure white right here. On the top row, it's the first one in, if you've got this and you can see, but it's pretty much, yeah, just a pure white and a fluffy brush all over, especially my inner eye and all the way up to underneath my brow bone, the whole thing. A lot of the girls in the video had very stark, sharp cat eyes, but for the character that I'm portraying, she's a little bit crazy, you know, and so I'm going for more of a dark, smudgy, just a crazy kind of look. So to do a little definition in my crease, but not to take away from this dark smokiness, I'm going to be using this shade, which is like a dark brownish gray, almost like an elephanty shade, and a crease brush, and just popping that in my crease to give that a little bit more definition. Because somebody said they really liked it. I'm going to be using my Rimmel Scandalized eyeshadow stick, and this is just black. So I'm going to do just smudgy, not winging it out too much, just sort of along my lash line and then my lower waterline, and just kind of caking that on a little bit, and then I'm going to go in and smudge that. So that's just one layer, and it's a pretty smudgy, smoky look. It would look good on its own, but because, you know, we're gonna go a couple more layers. And I forgot to mention earlier, it's okay if you get a little bit messed up, if you smudge it, or, you know, mine wasn't a perfect line because you're gonna be smoking it out and smudging it, so it's okay if you mess up. This is a great look if you're like, you know, not very steady, if you're just getting used to makeup, or if you just have really unsteady hands like I do, because there's a lot of room for error that you can just fix up and make look really good. So I'm going to do a couple more smudging it like up, but I'm going to try to keep most of my lid white because we really want that stark contrast between the dark liner and then the light eyes. So I'm going to be smoking out more than up. So now again, to really pop that contrast, I'm going to go in with my pencil and the white color again to really more emphasize and clean up the inside, you know, the actual eyelid, so that it has that starker contrast. So for this look, we want lashes for days, which is why I'm going to be using my Physicians Formula Eye Boosting Instant Lash Extension Kit, whatever. I did a review of this and did like kind of a how-to in a previous video. I'll do that, but it takes kind of a long time to build up, so I won't make you sit through all of that. Basically how it goes is you curl your lashes, you do the mascara, you do the extensions, you do the mascara, you do the extensions, you do the mascara, until they're as big as you want. So I'll just speed through the whole thing, or I don't even know if I'll put it in because it's going to take so long. But that's pretty much how it goes, and that's what I'm going to do. Obviously, you could use false lashes for this. That might work, you know, better if you don't have an extension kit or if you don't want to do whatever, but I hate false lashes. I'm not good at them, and they make me feel stupid, so I'm not going to use them. But, I mean, they're another option. I did a 1989 jam session while I was doing my mascara. So, I'm first going to go and fill in my lips with my little NYX color in Pure Nude. This is just a pretty straightforward skin tone. I don't get a lot of use out of this one because it washes me out a little bit. So I'm thinking it's going to work really well for this. And then I'm going to go in and line my lips with my NYX Lip Liner pencil in Plum. So it's going to look for a minute like that super 90s, like way dark lip liner with super nude lips, but then I'm going to blend it so it gives it more of an ombre effect. Oh my gosh, I feel like I look like Eminem's wife. Do you remember her? But we're doing one more thing just to really up the look, and that is my hair. It smells Yay! So yeah, that looks pretty crazy. This keeps it nice and out of my face, so as I slay people there. I've got some crazy in my eye. So here's the finished look. Yay, I hope you like it. Who would you be in Taylor Swift's music video? What's your alter ego? Let me know in the comments down below if you try out this look for yourself. I definitely want to see it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you did with a big thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time. Bye! Because Band-Aids don't fix bullet holes. You'll say, don't mess up my contour. Ah! Oh, that's right. I have to show you what it looks like in color, huh?